Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another very interesting session of Candid Meena. And as Pakistan is coming back after being badly defeated by the Indian armed forces, especially the way in which the Noor air base was taken down and was sort of heavily damaged by the Indians, by the Indian army, and now Pakistan is in a state of shock, as all of you know, because India has shown that we have the latest technology when it comes to defending ourselves. We have the S-400 from Russia. We have our own BrahMos made in India, weaponry, and all this. India has made a huge statement, and India is going to, especially among the world is going to procure a lot of weapons and arms from India because they know the quality and how accurate all these weapons are. Yes, especially the BrahMos and Akash and everything. And you can see how the Make in India, which Modi ji has been stressing on, has proved itself. And India is right now, if not the top, military superpower in the world. So welcome, Leena ji, welcome, Purzak. And in midst of all that, Bollywood also is trying to create all sorts of drama when people are so angry about the way Pakistan was attacking our cities, and thanks to the S-400, all the missiles and all the drones got intercepted at the right time. And now with the Khans keeping quiet, very interestingly, you have this tweet or this story from the Maharashtra police official handles, and it reads, "It is safe now. You can crawl back to Instagram. No risk of upsetting your international fan base." And this is very surprising that the Maharashtra police, tweeted this on their social media account with all the Bollywood faces. So they knew the pulse of the people in Maharashtra at least, and they know that the whole of the country, the whole of India is very, very angry towards the Bollywood actors and their silence, especially when the army has done so much for the nation when we were nearly at the brink of a huge war. So welcome, Shivji, and even Donald Trump was put in his place by Modi ji. And when Trump says that we will, he managed to make a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. The very same night, Pakistan made a lot of small attacks and across the LOC. So Modi ji, in his speech, made it clear that he is going to be very tough if Pakistan again makes such attacks on Indian soil, and he will give a very befitting reply. So all this shows the fact that the Pakistani ISI, Asim Munir and Shehbaz Sharif, they are very nervous, especially after seeing the capabilities, the military capabilities of India, right? And also the fact that their economy is in shambles, and they receive some, small amount from the IMF, and which will last them only hardly 1.5 months, right? Looking at the amount. So one thing is for sure that the Western powers, China, and many other powers, especially Turkey and Azerbaijan, they are shocked in seeing the preparedness, the military preparedness of India. So welcome, Sunita ji. And right now, friends, also this is a very interesting, picture. You have back then in 1971, victory was lost at Shimla. This is Indira Gandhi, when she was Prime Minister, released 93,000 Pakistani soldiers. 54 Indian soldiers were abandoned, gave back 13,000 square kilometer land back to Pakistan. And if you look at Modi ji's achievements, he has done surgical strikes in various occasions, Balakot airstrikes. Abhinandan was back in 24 hours, and now Operation Sindhu. So you can see the stark differences in how both the prime ministers during their times have responded when Pakistan have attacked India. ONGC has invested in Turkey. Government must tell them to wind up. Yes, Leena ji. And also coming to the next, this piece of news is that we must boycott tourism to Turkey. We must boycott Turkish Airlines, and also the fact that Turkey, relies on a huge tourism from India in hundreds of crores, right? When you talk about one of the main sources of income for the Turkish economy. So it is high time that all Indians boycott Turkish products, Turkish tourism, and also the government of India should consider banning Turkish channels, TV channels, Turkish content on OTT platforms, and other things, because they have supplied over 200 to 300 drones to Pakistan, right? And all arms were supplied by Turkey, and of course China as well. So all these things, you can see how all these countries have got exposed, and yes, our cast of right vote to a right person does wonders for the country. Jai Ho Modi ji. Yes, Sunita ji, and this is the biggest thing, and I do feel that BJP will win by a huge margin in the Bihar election because of this Operation Sindoor. And I do see this coming, and that the people of Bihar will be wise and in voting the BJP. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is quite hilarious, and it is quite interesting that the Maharashtra Cyber has identified 7 advanced persistent threat groups responsible for launching over 15 lakh cyber attacks targeting critical infrastructure websites across India following the Pahalgam terror strike. And only 150 attacks were successful, the officials said, as per reports. This means a failure rate of 99.99% and with an admissible success rate of 0.01%. So you can see that how bad Pakistan is, right? Even in cyber attacks, they launched 15 lakh cyber attacks, and they were not successful. And so you can see how Pakistan is losing in each and everything. They are losing in their propaganda online. They have lost in military airstrikes. They have lost the war of whether it is air or whether it is land, whether it is incursions by the terrorists, because obviously the ISI sponsors all the terrorist organizations in Pakistan to make attacks on India, right? And so now Asim Munir, the ISI chief, is in a very difficult position, right? And he has Imran Khan, the former prime minister, in jail. There were rumors that they have killed Imran Khan in jail, right? And they are so afraid of the Pakistani public response if this thing happens. So all in all, the Pakistan economy is in shambles. The IMF gave them a bailout just recently, but how long will that last, right? And also the fact that trade has been stopped between India and Pakistan, right? And also you can see how Modi ji is playing very, very tough. Unlike how the Congress government responded when it was Manmohan Singh after 26/11 attacks, they didn't do anything. ONGC has invested in BTC pipeline. BJP has won in Assam. Yes. So now coming to the next piece of news, friends, and let us go to Bollywood and Pakistan loves Congress. So now you can see that Salman Khan uh, is in news. And what is the reason for him being in the news? And Salman Khan apparently posted about the ceasefire between India and Pakistan, but deleted the post later. And a screenshot of the actor's post on X went viral on social media. Thank God for the ceasefire, Salman Khan wrote, but he deleted the post, after that. So why is he so scared of making a statement on Operation Sindhu? Because as all of you know, all these Khans, they have huge fan bases in Pakistan, especially, and they are afraid of losing viewership. They are afraid of losing all the business. Also, it's quite apparent that we have discussed how Pakistan, Bollywood, ISI, they all have, and Dawood Ibrahim, they have had a history, especially in the 1990s, and how things worked in Dubai and everything, the funding and everything. Let us not forget the persistent services of the late Abdul Kalamji, Manohar Parikar sir. Our Brahmo stands tall in the international arena. Our taxes are properly utilized, and I feel great for this. Yes, Sunita ji, and all very wise decisions at the right time. The time, especially after Modi ji came into power in 2014, till now, we can see how Modi ji tactfully he made all the right decisions in buying the right equipment from from Russia. Also developing our own technology inside India. So all the past 10 years of Modi ji's prime ministership, you can see how well India prepared, and he knew that such an attack would eventually come at some point of time. Pursaik says public must stop going for vacation to the countries who are supporting wrong side, which only supports terrorists. I urge public to stop visiting these countries with your hard-earned money. Yes, Pursaik ji. So also, friends, you can see that Salman Khan was recently seen dancing, with female performance, and you can see in this particular picture, his T-shirt came up, and he was not physically fit, as you can see from this picture. So many people, have trolled, according to Salman Khan's PR team, about this, that he's not in shape, and so you can see how desperate that Bollywood the Khans are, right? They don't tweet anything about this army. They don't tweet anything about Operation Sindhu, and only they do things which are beneficial for them. And the public has realized this fact. And also, friends, very importantly, yes, hashtag boycott Bollywood has been trending on X after a very long time, and I was quite surprised to see that, especially after the public has realized that the Khans have not tweeted anything about Operation Sindhu. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is quite interesting, is that Alia Bhatt has made some interesting statements. Now, Alia Bhatt has blended Mother's Day message with nationalistic pride, during the India-Pakistan tensions, and she said it is, the mothers who raised the brave soldiers in India. It is sacrifice, and behind every uniform is a mother who hasn't slept either, a mother who knows her child is facing a night, not of lullabies, but of uncertainty, of tension, of silence that can shatter in an instant. On Sunday, we celebrate Mother's Day, and while flowers were being handed out and hugs were exchanged, I couldn't help but think of mothers who raised heroes and carry that quiet pride with just a little more steel in their spines. So you can see that she knows that the sentiments of the people and the public are towards the Indian Jawans, the Indian Army, the Indian armed forces, especially the Indian armed forces who lost their lives. And so you can see that they want to capitalize on that. And it is Alia Bhatt this time who has, made such statements. After SSR's death, Bollywood is no more sound, and now with insensitive Khans, it is a doomsday in the future. Yes, Sunita ji. And so, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to smash that like button and share this video with your friends. So, now coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it is with regards to Javed Akhtar. And Javed Akhtar, yes, Javed Akhtar said he empathizes with the members of the Hindi film world for not speaking out against the powers that be. And he said that, he highlighted the difference between the scenario in India and US, where Hollywood stars are more vocal against the government and President Trump. Meryl Streep gave a statement against the US government, but there was no income tax raid on her. Whether this insecurity is real or not, I don't want to get into that debate. It is the fear is in one's heart, and they will worry about the ED, they will worry about the CBI, income tax rate, that their files will be open and they will be investigated. This is what Javed Akhtar said. And he said, the writer also frequently gives it back to the trolls on social media. So what he is trying to say that is that, the reason why all these Khans are not responding is because, or anyone in Bollywood is not being vocal for Operation Sindhu is because they, fear and strike and everything, uh, especially the ED, the income tax and everything. So my question is, if all these, Bollywood actors are so afraid of the central agencies like the ED, CBI, and all those things, and all those agencies, why are they scared if they have not done anything wrong, right? Especially Javed Akhtar should realize that, especially the NCB, right, is the one they should be most feared about, because the whole Bollywood, lives on the drug income, isn't it? Lena says he also never spoke for Pahalgam attacks. You'll be worried only if you're not paying income tax or doing something shady. Yes, absolutely. And also the fact that, friends, Mohanlal, who made Empuran, the same film, which made the terrorists as heroes, right? He has Mohanlal has given immense support to the army jawans in his latest tweets, right? So all in all, you can see that Bollywood is very hardcore when it comes to support to the Indian army or being patriotic. When it comes to supporting Palestine, or when it comes to supporting other causes, they come out in the open and they shamelessly, they support those causes. But when it comes to, the Hindu, how Hindus are killed in Bangladesh, how the ISKCON monk was arrested, or how, whether it is the Pahalgam attack, whether it is Operation Sindhu, all their mouths are shut, and they are sealed. Javed Akhtar is a pseudo secular who has shown Hindus in poor light through his work in Hindi cinema. Yes, Sunita ji. And the whole of the Indian public have put Bollywood in its place right now, isn't it? So coming to the next piece of news, and if you can believe it, Amir Khan has come with a new film, and it is called Sitare Zameen Par, and it is, I think, a sequel to Tare Zameen Par. And if you remember, Amir Khan, was very vocal in his support for Turkey, and he has met the Turkish first lady several times, as you know. And now he's here to launch his latest film, which is Sitare Zameen Par, and he's expecting the Indian public to forget about what all he has done in the past and go watch his film. So, being this film is going to release soon, and apparently it is this is how he is going to sort of come to he has been boycotted left and right, friends. So now he hopes that after this, the big flop of Lal Singh Chadda, if you remember, that was his big outing, and that was a huge flop. Now he thinks that people will go and watch this particular film. So people, I do think that people have become smart, and yes, Vishali, he also said, if you remember, that he has retired from acting in films, right? But now he's also acting in this particular film. So you can see how big of a hypocrite he is, and how big of a hypocrite the whole of Bollywood is. So now coming to the next piece of news, and this is quite interesting, is that Shiv Sena leader Priyanka Chaturvedi, in a debate on a foreign channel, she was there along with Pakistani Foreign Minister Hina Rabbani Kar, and Priyanka called out Hina for calling India a rogue state, saying the world knows that Pakistan is a rogue nation because it has harbored several terrorists, including Osama bin Laden and Maulana Masood Azhar. Also, from Osama to Maulana to Dawood, from LET to JEM and its offshoots, all found in Pakistani territory. Talking of the rule of law, when did rogues ever understand the rule-based world? So now, my question to Priyanka Chaturvedi from Shiv Sena is: what about Bollywood? Right, Bollywood has had a huge support for Dawood Ibrahim, and also they have made so many films which has idolized Pakistani terrorists and have villainized the Hindus and the Indian Jawans. So my question is, why don't you question Bollywood first? Why don't you question why the Khans are not being vocal in their support for the Jawans? So these are my questions to Priyanka Chaturvedi, right? Before acting heroic in an international debate. So with Shiv, welcome Shiv. With new CG, who is pro-Congress, coming to power, action on the 0.5 front in India seems to be difficult for the Modi government. Yes, Shivji, and I do think that Modi and Amit Shah, they are devising a whole plan as to how they can fight this 0.5 front inside India, because the 0.5 front is more dangerous than the enemy outside India, right? So whether it is whether it is the media houses, or whether it is the certain key politicians, whether it is sleeper cells, whether it is Bangladeshi immigrants, Rohingyas, Modi ji and Amit Shah, they are slowly devising a plan as to how they will fight this front, and it is a long drawn war, Shivji, and because it cannot be done overnight. And I'm sure that under Modi and Amit Shah's plan, we will be able to successfully fight this 0.5 front inside India. So friends, that's all the news for today, and we will see you tomorrow. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.